Possess the land in 7 seasons, centuries have passed. Until the day a hero named merit a famous task. Dark ending, we love to play. Video games, we'll keep playing until the early morning. Dark ending, we explain modern games. Dark ending, seven days and more. As Mary set off on his quest to illuminate a crew, the navigator joined the ranks and so did Mr. Q. Sailing for adventure, stories and for treasure. We will help you through, so climb aboard and join the crew. Deep dark ending, we love to play video games. We'll keep playing until the early morning. Deep dark ending, we explain modern games. Deep dark ending, 7 days and more.
Ahoy divers, and welcome back to Deep Dive Gaming. We are back to our Stream of Consciousness series with Hiro and Tyrundeth. Ahoy, gentlemen.
Hello, hello.
Alright, where's that window capture? Okay, where's that stream I need to be capturing? Stand by. Let's grab another tab, go to Twitch, bring up Tyrundeth.
Well, you know, if Mojo put up those links, you could easily get it.
In the time it took you to get that statement out, I got to your stream. So, okay. So where is that setting? Properties.
Okay.
Window. Tyrundeth Twitch stream. Ta-da! Okay. Now we will size it up and crop it down. Transform. Come over here so I can see. Nope, that's not what we want. Reset. Also not what we want, but closer to the goal. Closer to the mark. Ahoy Twitch. Ahoy YouTube. Ahoy Rumble. Ahoy Mojo. We are just getting set up because I forgot to do this before I started the stream. So go figure. Alright, crop left. Crop top. And then crop bottom. Just realized your logo is awfully dim on my screen. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Crop top more. How's that look? Needs to be a little smaller. Crop more of the top off. So I guess I still had to do it. After I give Tyrundeth the big thing about how it's easier for me to screen capture off of him streaming Twitch than it would be for me to stream capture him streaming on Discord. I have the same difficulties. So next time I make a suggestion, Tyrundeth, just remind me of this day.
You got it.
He doesn't forget himself.
And then let's do a I think I'm doing an effects filter, but that might not be the right thing to do. So anyways, while I'm goofing off with this, Hiro or Tyrundeth, you want to get started on some Final Fantasy 14 chit-chat?
I can happily give us a quick recap of what has happened in the past. Well, what was happening last.
Last time on Stream of Consciousness.
I was gonna go with last time on Deep Dive Gaming.
Oh, last time on Deep Dive Gaming was Satisfactory last night, so that wouldn't work.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I will concede. So Stream of Consciousness is better.
Yeah. So you want me to do it again for you, or shall we just continue?
Nah, we don't need to show Dead Space.
And French fried toast ahoy! Mojo, could you
Frenchy fried toast?
Mojo, could you drop her a shout out, please? Let's see. Filter. I think it is a filter, but I gotta find the effect. Apply LUT. What is LUT?
So the last time we were on Stream of Consciousness, I think was 2 weeks ago, or was it 3 weeks ago? Because I think
we're on 3 weeks because I was sick. Well, no, you guys were sick, then I was sick, and then I had to work. So it's been 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm still playing with this.
Just to recap a little bit, Tyrundeth took us down through a walk down memory lane with Final Fantasy XIV in the eras of yore, where Final Fantasy XIV almost obliterated Square Enix. I will admit that the lore recap was pretty interesting.
Found it.
Seemed kind of cool. There it is. It seemed kind of cool, but I'm guessing there was something to do with the execution that almost bankrupted them. And you can speak to that, Tyrundeth. That's about the amounts of the recap. I'm not going to go into the finer details, otherwise we're going to run for another 3 stream of consciousnesses.
Well, to go and highlight that a little bit, yeah, it nearly did kill them as a Final Fantasy thing yet again. A lot of it was the fact that between the glitching and the way the system had been before, simply put, Dark Souls was an easier game to play.
Yes, it isn't.
At that time, it was. At that time, they only had classes such as the Warrior or Marauder, which you see my character as right now. I do apologize for some of the lighting here. It's a little night out. Character see in front of you, race is the Miko Te, which, well, for those who are into that kind of thing, you can make your cat boys and cat girls.
Ooh.
And Mojo is saying that your mic sounds so much better than past streams.
Well, that's as I said, byproduct of not having quite so much CPU and graphic lag.
Well, it's good to know that you getting a new graphics card solved all of your problems. We can talk about how you discovered it was a graphics card issue later, because none of your symptoms sounded like that at all.
There. Haha. Okay.
So,
That only worked so far as it backdrop the actual stream.
what's going on here? Why is it not? There we go. The Paladin, which is your standard sword and board.
I want to say giggity, but I'm not
Also
sure
a
why that
tank.
would be.
Sword and board.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you here.
The
Nope, that's not gonna work either.
seeing as we're starting off with Heaven's Ward now, the class that was introduced that was actually inspired by the creator of or one of the classes in here that's inspired by the creator of Berserk, the Dark Knight, which I actually have kind of transmogged into more of a paladin's look. Also with this, as I was insufficient space. Okay, what is going on?
The question many have asked over the years. Okay. Now all I gotta do is fix
Okay, that's
Tyrundeth
not
again.
it.
I wonder if I can put a background on that. Filter. Let's see. Filters. New filter. Image mask and blend. I don't think that's what we're looking for, but let's play with it. Nope, that's not gonna work. Too bad I can't just draw
Well,
box and then put it behind
seems
him.
like Tyrundeth has to play inventory organizer for a bit here.
Yeah, that's apparently something I've been neglecting to do. I mean, it's been a while. This is the Astrologian. I obviously have not leveled it very much. Don't have as much of the good stuff looking on it. It is, you'll notice that there's a set of items over here. It looks like a card. That is how this particular thing is played. Unfortunately, being in town, I can't really cast much at the moment.
Is that your
That makes
avatar
sense.
in the bottom left-hand corner there, Tier?
Yes, that is me.
Okay, I'm gonna actually turn that off then, right there, because we don't need to have you twice. And it's I'm not gonna find the solution by the time we're done with the stream for that. So I'm gonna do this instead. Ta-da!
Oh, one moment.
I are smart.
What did you did?
I deleted your logo and then I moved your avatar to be the position of that the logo was. Because
Gotcha.
I be intelligent creature most of the time. I mean, Mojo may disagree based on my previous builder game attempts. Like yesterday, it was actually I didn't do so bad yesterday with Satisfactory.
The the third class introduced with this X pack is actually another favorite of mine, the Gunner.
Thank you, Mojo.
Actually, I think it's called Machinist. You get
That's
a few turrets and other things, but it focuses mostly around the weapon you see there. You build a charge, you unload the charge, fills the second meter down here. Once that meter is full, you can toss out another, or toss out one of your turrets. Heavy DPS class. However, the second X pack for today actually brought us. Oh, I did forget one other. There's a few. The second one brought us, if I can find it. Where is it? Here we are. The Red Mage.
Wee.
There you go, Hero.
Waiting for it to shift. There it go, I think. Yes, there it is.
There's your Red Mage. And then the second X pack in this also gave us another one of that one that you'd probably enjoy. The Samurai.
I want to make an Assassin's Creed related joke, but I'll lay off.
Well, I mean, one of the base ones, if I can find it again, or if I can find it here. Let's see. The Ninja.
Ninja, vanish.
I can do that if I can remember where the. There you go.
Cool.
And I'll actually stay that way until I get into combat.
Ooh, you can actually
Um,
ninja vanish. I didn't. I was making a joke. I was quoting a line from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from the '90s. One of the few lines that
Yes.
one guy had.
Right?
Yeah. The third X pack brought us this wonderful little tidbit here, the Gunbreaker, which is an homage back to Final Fantasy 9 or 8 or 9, I think. 8, with Squall Leonhardt.
Yes. The
And
Gunblade.
then another one of my favorite classes, which you actually saw the character in at the start, the Dancer. See if I can get him to do a few things here.
Mojo says it was 8.
This
Yay.
uh
8 or 9.
Mojo
No, it was 8.
specifically says that was 8. LOL.
Yes.
Oh,
The
okay.
Gunblade. That was 8.
Lol.
But yeah,
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Tyrundeth's
no.
lagging again.
this
You might say he's lagging out, in fact.
Ha! Ha!
we trying here. I'm trying.
There you go. Chakrams!
Yes. But let's see if we can get some of this in action, shall we?
Definitely did a Pee Wee Herman laugh at that pun. Thank you, Mojo. Thank you. Somebody had to do it. Oh boy.
Do you guys mind entertaining the troops while I go use the restroom? I didn't get a chance before the stream started.
Go right ahead, dude.
Alright. I will mute my mic this time.
So maybe we want to jump into some lore. Or are you still showing off all the classes?
I was showing off the classes up to the point that we'll hit today.
Oh, right.
That's all of those. As far as the lore, Heaven's Word is one of the lighter packages, but emotionally one hell of a roller coaster.
Oh, I bet. So remind me, because
Pardon the language.
it's been about 3 weeks, like we've said. Um, if I remember correctly, up until this point, the story of Final Fantasy 14 basically leads up to uh Bahamut coming in and obliterating the world, and basically one of the, what was it, 7 great legendary warriors came in and basically saved everything. Was that
Yep.
about it?
And then ARR is the rising of the hero from that point.
Okay. Okay. So, and if I
I
understand,
return.
well, hey, and if I understand correctly, it was a leading to that. It's that particular point that leads to the um overarching story of the entire Final Fantasy series that they decided to kind of shoehorn in.
That would be correct.
Is
Just showing
that?
off a little bit of the skills here.
Oh,
But you were saying?
the the vehicle you were using, was that a regalia?
No.
Not the regalia, but a regalia. Oh well.
Kiara asks Death, which is your fave?
I think he said that his favorite was the dancer class.
Is there a Dance Dance Party minigame in Final Fantasy XIV? Please tell me there's a Dance Dance Revolution minigame.
Oh, Kaori is asking not for a class, but favorite DLC. Seems we temporarily lost Tyrundeth. He might have muted. But no, he did not mute.
Well, now the rest of us are muted. What?
Huh?
Eh?
I can't hear him. I can't hear him anymore.
I can't hear him
I don't know
either.
if he's.
He doesn't. His little name tag in Discord is not lighting up though.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he's not talking during this portion of the stream.
He might be. He might not be. Let me text him.
Actually, well,
Sorry,
I don't
sound
know.
went crazy.
Ah, there he is. What happened?
Sound system went crazy.
Oh. So Kaori asked what your favorite DLC was. And are we
cool.
unmuted again? Mariner, did you unmute us again?
There was no muting to have happened.
Oh, my bad. I misunderstood you earlier then. Okay, yeah. What was your favorite DLC so far?
My favorite DLC. We haven't actually gotten to it yet, to be honest. You're asking about the regalia.
Yes, I was asking about the regalia. Mostly because I saw you flying around on that vehicle there.
But there's your regalia.
Woo!
Yes, gonna be honest. I really, as weird as that game was, I really enjoyed the regalia from Final Fantasy 15.
As far as my favorite of the DLCs, we haven't actually gotten there yet. But of the three that we have here, tonight, which is Heaven's Ward, Stormblood, and Endwalker. I would probably have to go with Endwalker, but I'm not going to spoil that for my reason for that until we get to that X pack.
Gotcha. But please carry on.
This particular X pack, the Heaven's Ward, at the end of ARR, you've been branded a traitor to Eorzea. And the issue there is actually because of someone else's machinations in implicating you in a apparent assassination.
Oh, patricide.
Did he say parent or apparent suicide? Or homicide? Or was it apparently
More along
the
the lines
homicide
of
of a parent?
regicide.
Ah,
Ah, regicide is actually what I was meaning. I don't know why I didn't pick that up.
trying to find the Batmobile joke, but I'm not finding one.
When you do find it, why don't you regale us with it, sir?
Oh, trumped at my own game. Ah ha ha.
It's huge. It's absolutely the best. Nothing better.
I wish I could find the enemy I was looking for.
What? These are
Which
not
is
the
this
enemy
one
you're
you
looking
see
for?
right here. Yeah, no, I'm not finding the enemy I'm looking for. It's supposed to be around here somewhere. But all that mess aside, um, in this particular expansion, you're uh, clearing your name and also dealing with a new threat to the or to Eorzea in relation to the prior issue from the other expansions. Um, People using up the aether of the world to summon what are known as um, Eidolon in this one.
Oh, Eidolons, which are the Aeons or the summons. Is that
Yes.
about it?
Yep. In this
Okay.
particular case, they are a detriment to the world. They draw so much aether constantly, and they change the aether of those who come into contact with them in such a way that they become fanatic.
Oh,
Uh, um,
psychosis.
yes, pretty much. Um, let's see if I can show off another one of the areas. This is the first area you come into contact with. See if I can find the next one. The first couple areas are very much tundra in appearance. Tundra and mountainous.
I see. I see.
One sec.
Oh, excuse me.
Again, here's some more mountains. This is the second area. These are the highlands. The architecture here is quite a bit more rustic.
Gotcha. Yeah, it definitely looks a little. mm, I'm trying to think of the
See
word
if I can get a little more toward the north.
architectural ruins,
Hmm.
archaeological dig sites. Boom. That's what I was looking for.
Yeah. The third area. Uh, oh no, that I was going the wrong direction here. Okay, so the first area that I showed you was the actual city. That's where we started. I was showing off the builds. Let's see here. Ah, the Dravanian Highlands. That's what it is. This one is a distinct difference to the other two. As you can see, no snow.
Mm.
Hang on, it's still loading. There we go.
Yeah.
Remember, your Twitch is on a delay for you, and then we're delayed because
Right.
we're Twitch streaming a Twitch stream, so everything
Yeah.
takes twice as long.
So I'm thinking I'm about a 20-second delay, give or take.
I'm surprised you're not going to watch his Twitch stream directly. Actually, no, I'm not surprised at all.
I generally don't watch streams. It's terrible. I'm terrible. And I'm in an ad. Why am I in an ad?
Why are you in an ad?
Good question. Why are you in an ad? Why are you not subscribed, sir?
I know, right?
So this is the first of the Dravanian areas. This is you start running into more dragon type characters and creatures in this area.
Ah.
As a matter of fact,
And you lagged out again.
did I?
Yeah. You said, as a matter of fact, and turned into a robot.
Lovely.
You're back, though. So.
Okay. To illustrate the point here, I'll see if I can go upstairs. You gotta find the entry point. There it is. As you can see, we have some quest givers.
Ah. The first we've seen today.
Mm-hmm. These are actually friendly to you, all of them. Just not quite so at first. And we have... Oh, wait, no. We don't go there yet. We go up first. Into the Sea of Clouds. And this actually does take quite a while to traverse while you're walking. And no, you do not get to fly when you get here first.
Of course not.
Or when you first get here. Let's see if I can find the other teleport.
Look, it's the set from Avatar.
Lots of places to go. There's actually areas you can't get to until you get flying. And this is going to sound really crazy, but this is actually one of the areas I rather enjoy, but for a rather unexpected reason. I this game is just real enough that it can actually trigger a couple of my phobias.
Really?
Let me guess.
Um,
Agoraphobia and heightnophobia, whatever that is.
Acrophobia,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. In here, if I can get... Okay, so that's... Okay. You notice all these puffballs flying around.
Flying cotton.
Uh-huh.
Wait, literally?
This is Mogholm. And yes, those are all moogles. Every one of those flying little things is the pink thing over its head.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Kupo?
Yeah, exactly. That's actually the sound you keep hearing in the background. And we'll head over to the Zenith and show some of the ancient lore in here. This is where the elves used to actually have a peace treaty and live alongside the dragons. Before they did what they did. Long story short, the elves betrayed the dragons for power.
Sounds about right.
I don't know if I can remember where the other one is. Well, we'll head over to Idleshire now. This one is a area run mostly by the goblins at this point. Come on, load, load, load. By the time I load in, you'll probably catch up.
Maybe.
Oh, that's right. I can't fly in here. Let me know when y'all have caught up to where I'm at.
Well, you are bouncing around.
Okay, so yes, this is Idleshire. It's the goblin-run town in this particular expansion.
Ooh.
Another one of the quest hubs in the area, or in this X pack. And you end up coming back here throughout several of the expansions. I'll see if I can figure out how to get back out of here. Oh, there we go. There's the exit. One of them. Oh, no, it's both. Okay.
I think these streets are made for walking, not driving upon.
Well, okay, we can go that route.
It's-
Let's see here.
Dravania hinterlands.
Here we go.
Ta-da. Ooh, good catch. True Mojo never stopped him in the Italian job.
But yeah, this is another one of the elven areas, or what it used to be one of the elven areas, till it was abandoned. Um, I can't tell you why it was abandoned because you don't get that bit of lore until Endwalker, actually.
Wow.
I sense a mark to the south, huh?
Hmm. Hmm.
Ah,
I'm just
there's
very
the mark.
interested. I'm just very interested in all of the just everything around it. What kind of My Little Pony stuff is that?
Those are actually some of the. That's one of the mounts from uh, the first series of um, hard raids
Ah,
or extreme raids, rather. Probably a bit something or more something you're used to seeing in Final Fantasy. This was built by the infamous Sid.
of course the airship is built by Sid. It's actually one of the original. It is the original airship, I think.
Hmm, one of
Well, the original design.
close to, yeah. But yeah, you run into a lot in here. There's um actually I think this is the last zone for this particular expansion. But oh no, I do have one more. It's a quite a bit darker. And that's Azisla. And this is where you end up having your final battle chasing the uh, main antagonist of this. Believe it or not, this particular expansion is very much about the good and evil side of dogmatic religion.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they actually go into the reasons why the religion was created and just how much truth that religion hid. God, am I glad I actually updated my graphics card. I would not have been able to show half of the details on this.
It looks really nice, actually, surprisingly so.
But yeah, even flying, this takes a long time to get anywhere. And about or about 5 to 10 times that amount of length or amount of time walking, which you do the first time you're here. You run into the first bits of the stories of the dragons in this expansion, which comes back and plays in a bit more later as well. Um, about halfway through this particular expansion, you actually is it this expansion or the next one? No, it's this one. As you're getting through into this expansion, you lose your connection and blessings of Heidelin because of the ever so wonderful Bahamut, the original,
Mm.
who's dead but not dead.
Of course, Eidolons, summons, however you want to word it, they don't die.
Oh no, he's not a summon. He's part of a dungeon, or I'd show you.
Oh yeah.
And I can't go into that dungeon right now without some serious issues. I don't have anything strong enough to withstand it at its level, and it would take a long time to get people to do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say you probably need like what is it, 15 people total?
No, just 4 total.
Oh,
Tank,
oh,
2
it's one.
DPS, and a healer. But yeah, this is the high tech area in this particular section. There's a lot of references to an old civilization that used to um, govern this area. As a matter of fact, there's a series of raids that you can't even, or that you have to do in order to even get on with this expansion, because they're pivotal to, or they're pivotal point for the story. Um,
Why
I don't
is
recall them forcing raids into the storyline for the next expansion.
Sorry to interrupt. Looks like you've got some commenters on your channel. When we
Oh, I do, huh?
when we started off spouting some stuff that I do not see how it applies to the stream.
Oh.
But she also said hello. And
Really?
just playing with Tyrundeth and
I'm sorry, guys. I've been so stuck in going over this that, yeah,
awkward.
wow.
They've been going for a while apparently. I just happened to look over on your stream.
Yeah, holy crap.
I apparently have to edit stream info because that's not Warframe.
Yeah. I noticed at the very beginning you said Streamlabs Tyrundeth is now streaming Warframe FFXIV stream of consciousness with deep dive gaming. Woo! Thanks for the shout out, by the way. Hello Tyrundeth. Hello Inri. Hello Tormont.
Here we go.
Maybe you can hear me.
Now it's fixed. I'm sorry, guys. Wow. Talk about a brain fart.
Oh, now they're just resorting to doing song lyrics in there. I see.
But I know what I can do here. See if I can save you guys some
Let me do
lag, so that you can at least react to what you're seeing live.
See if I can open this up a little bit to show off. See if I can open this up a little bit so that my viewers can see what's going on. What we're laughing about. Oops, wrong way. Oops.
Really, guys? You're just gonna keep quoting the song? So this is where the final showdown of the antagonist is. I would go into just how much of an emotional roller coaster this particular expansion is, but that ruins some major plot points.
That we'll get into later. Sorry, I'm trying to.
Oh no, it's specific to this expansion, but it's one of those really hard hitters that if I tell you, it ruins so much.
There, that'll work.
Let's see here. Is it really 7:20 already?
It is.
Oh yeah. Going for quite a bit, and I'm honestly just been enjoying hearing all of the details.
Um, wow, I was going to try and cover 3 X packs tonight. Uh, wow. So we'll actually go on and move to the next section for showing off at least some of the areas.
And remember, we can go for more than one night on doing this. We're on part 2, actually.
Yeah.
Introduction was a few weeks ago.
Yeah. We kind of anticipated this going for about 2 or 3. Well, honestly, at this point, probably 3 or 4 weeks straight. So
Yeah, as this game is extremely lore heavy. In this one, you start getting some of the more details that you missed from the last, and you actually start learning about some of the some more about the people that caused issues for you in the end of ARR. This is in Stormblood. This is one of the desert areas.
Hmm.
Kind of thinking it's been inspired by the Grand Canyon, to be honest with you.
I can see that. Tormont says that this was the quote political X-Pack.
Oh gods, yes. This was this is a political X-Pack. This is this one would probably be a parallel to Star Wars in many ways for the content itself. You actually end up fighting a war on 2 fronts against the same people. But yeah, this is the first zone that you run into, if I remember correctly.
I can't get that high. Because I was running through the library at Star Wars music in my head, going Jedi theme, no, that wouldn't fit. Empire theme, no, that wouldn't fit. Oh, I know.
Mm-hmm. Battle of the Fates.
Yes.
But yeah, this actually is just north of one of the starting areas, as far as where it sits in the world.
Okay.
It feels like a mix of the Badlands and the Grand Canyon, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Then we run into the peaks. Which you don't see much of this one at first until you go to the second area. Second major area. Which I'm sure when I show it off, Hiro's going to love the main hub.
Well, let's see. Because we're nearing on about 4 minutes remaining.
Okay, fine. I will go to the hub and show that off. We go to the far east.
The Far East.
There's Winry. I was wondering how long it would take her to get over to my chat. Oh, hello, Winry. Ahoy, ahoy. Well, while he travels, you want to shamelessly plug Hiro?
Oh yeah. So we've got Friday nights. Almost always we have the Leganau podcast, and there you will have myself, Soda, and Chieftain, and occasionally we'll have cameos from the one and only Mariner or Tyrundeth. Maybe sometime in the future, might even have Winry. Uh-oh. Then we also have Tyrundeth as a wonderful guest here on this stream. Also streams I don't know his schedule yet. I don't
Link
think
in the
Usually
chat.
Thursday nights at around 8 Central.
Yep.
Here you go, Hiro. The main
Uh,
hub for this particular section of the game.
I do enjoy this. This is great.
This is Kagane.
Yeah, fitting name. But that being said, we also, myself and Mariner, work on articles on lagginout.com if you want to check us out there. We do stream recaps, random articles. Occasionally, we'll talk about a game or do a review for a game or something entertainment related. We haven't done that in a while, but we might do it again soon.
I haven't,
That
I
being
haven't,
said,
I haven't played or seen anything that I wanted to do a review on yet, or in a while. It has to really,
Fair
it has
enough,
to really make an impact for me to want to do a review on it, or just happened like the Indiana Jones game happened because I got the game for free, and I figured, well, since I got it for free, I might as well make use of it.
did you end up finishing that one, or did you just play far enough in and call it good?
I played far enough in and called it good. I do want to get back and play that game at some point, but usually I don't. I'm not into games while they're they're mainstream. I have to wait for them to die off before I'll play them because apparently I don't know how to join the mainstream when it comes to games. So
Well, I'll be.
hashtag play old games.
Hey, there you go. I think that's the shameless plugs for us for the time being.
Yeah, I will be back on my channel tomorrow. Playing more Satisfactory, showing off the train line I got finished, and then so I'll be playing on Lagging Out's channel. I'll probably do more Satisfactory because I took a peek at the stream and no one advertised what I was gonna play on Thursday night, which is fine because I wanted to change it up anyways. So there you go. But I think it's about time for us to say goodnight. Thank you, Tyrundeth, for showing off your game to us. He's gone silent. He's running
Yes,
silent.
he did.
No problem, man.
There we go. And then, yeah. So thank you, Hiro, for hanging out as always. I'll review.
Oh, yes.
I'll check out the article. I did get your text this morning, but I forgot to reply. And then,
Well, it's okay.
yeah. Thank you, Mojo, for being an awesome mod as usual. Until next time, guys, enjoy Final Fantasy, fair winds, and fun gaming. Bye-bye.
Bye bye, y'all.
Have a good night.